Tonight on an all-new live Impact Wrestling. With two members unmasked, the Aces and Eights are cornered and ready to strike.
Sting's promise, it comes true. Key member is unmasked, but Aces and Eights have the last word.
How far will they go to protect their leader, and who will pay the price?
Oh my God, whoa, whoa. That's a big man. Look out!
Find out live on Impact Wrestling. Tonight at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, only on Spike.
We're playing for an Impact Wrestling prize pack. Catch Impact Wrestling now, 8 p.m. Eastern on Spike TV. It's tonight. You'll win an Impact Wrestling prize pack. Catch Impact Wrestling on tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern on Spike TV. We're playing for an Impact Wrestling prize pack. Impact Wrestling on tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern on Spike TV. We'll look at the card when we talk to Jeremy Borash here a little over 30 minutes. Impact Wrestling is on tonight. Our main man, Jeremy Borash, joins us coming up next. We'll look at the big card. Good Thursday morning. The big show is on the radio. They know what's happening tonight. TNA Impact Wrestling, 8 p.m. Eastern on Spike TV. The man with a plan joining us right now, Jeremy Borash. Good morning, Jeremy.
Good morning. Good morning. In the ever-changing world of TNA wrestling, I now have a new job title.
Oh, okay. So what you got now?
Well, they have moved me from the backstage interviewer scene, like the old school Mean Gene. You know, I used to stand there with the wrestlers all the time.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they have moved me now. I am now behind the announce booth.
Behind?
I'm now, I'm a color commentator now.
All right, man.
Yeah.
To the people sitting behind the announcing booth? Or?
Exactly. I get coffee. It's a great promotion. Actually, the truth is they didn't have to sell me on it too hard. A little bump in pay. It's kind of viewed as a promotion. But all they said to me that really hooked me on the idea was, there's much less likelihood of a chance you'll get your ass kicked behind the announce desk.
And that was the closer, as we call it.
Yes, it's called risk. It's called risk assessment. And for me, I'm not getting any younger, so I've got to factor these things in now.
Well, congratulations, Jeremy. You are climbing up that ladder.
I'm climbing up that ladder, and we'll probably fall real hard off it real soon. So it's kind of nice. Speaking of ladders, what a segue this is. We are broadcast professionals. How about the ladder match that's coming up at Turning Point for the World Heavyweight title? Jeff Hardy, the champ, is going to defend against the former champ, Austin Aries. And that match was made last week. A ladder match is real interesting, guys, because the championship belt hangs above the ring. The guy's got to get a ladder, climb up the ladder, grab the belt from the top of the ladder that's hanging, and basically try and knock each other off in the process.
Right.
So it reminds me of my dad and my uncle growing up fighting in the garage all the time. But it's great. It's a great match. It's very exciting, and Jeff Hardy's the king of the ladder matches, so he always does something spectacular. And so our pay-per-view is Turning Point. It's this Sunday, and the final Impact before Turning Point is going to be this event tonight that we're having, so it's going to be fantastic. And
also, Jeremy, we're going to get a preview of the #1 contenders match at Turning Point, the phenomenal AJ Styles versus Bobby Roode on Impact tonight.
That's going to be a big match. AJ, I think, in my opinion, two of the best in-ring performers in the world right now. Bobby Roode has come along so fast, so far, and AJ Styles is a guy, he was on our first show 10 years ago, so he's been around for since the beginning of the company, and they're great competitors, and they bring out the best in each other. And speaking of a guy that's been around since the start of the company, we had an interesting situation come up. This gut check thing we do, where basically we take a free agent, guy who's not signed, guy who's kind of sitting on the shelf waiting for his big break, and we give him a chance to wrestle a match on the show live, and let the judges, our three judges, decide if he deserves to have a spot on the roster. Right? So it's a little X Factor, American Idol kind of style deal. And the guy that we had wrestled this last Thursday night, his name's Christian York. He was on our very first show in Huntsville, Alabama, June 19th, 2002. Our very, very first show. And, much like they thought my career, that was it. Didn't come back. So he has literally not been on the show for, what's coming up to 11 years now. So 11 years later, he came back and got a shot. He said, I want to try this. And I'll tell you what, guys, the judges are going to decipher it out tonight and deliberate tonight. I think he's got a good chance of getting a job tonight.
Wow, so we will find out tonight whether he passed the gut check last Thursday.
Yep, the match was pretty good, a pretty solid match, and tonight the judges are going to make their decision. It's always nerve-wracking. They never smarten me up to anything to what's going on. So I usually have to congratulate the guy or break the terrible news.
Right.
I'm not really good at breaking terrible news to people. Not something I like doing. Sorry, sir. Back to your job you hate. You know, you know, we'll see.
Well, I'm pulling for Christian York. We'll see what happens tonight. And always Impact Wrestling before the big pay-per-view, Turning Point pay-per-view this Sunday night. It's going to be huge. If you can't be there, be sure to DVR starting at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight.
We are live 100%, and then tune in because, you know, now that I've said something, I'm sure somebody's going to be gunning for me, and, you know, is he at least going to come over and, you know, they put guys through the announce table desks. You ever seen that happen?
Yeah.
I'm second thought, this is a terrible idea.
Oh, it's going to be a great promotion for you. We'll keep an eye out for Jeremy.
See what happens.
All right, Jeremy, thank you very much, buddy.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
Impact Wrestling on tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, live on Spike TV. I've been in this anybody.